What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk. You know who it is. It's Irsa and Mustafa. So, we're just going to get straight into it with the UFC, the past UFC that most of you probably seen on Saturday. So the main event was Israel versus Vittori. And co-main event, as you know, was Figueroa. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Versus Moreno. And then the fight that a lot of people are looking forward to. We're going to discuss these three fights. Is Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards. So, before I pass over to my brother, I just want to say that a lot of people have been taking away the victory from Leon Edwards by saying that, oh, he would have got finished if the fight was 20 seconds longer. If any of you watched the fight, Nate Diaz got him in the last round with a clean punch right on the chin. But he almost finished it, but the time ran out. But if you look at it seriously, Leon Edwards dominated the fight from the first round till he got hit with that punch in the final round. He still won the fight, but no one gives him his respect, and I believe he truly deserves the next title shot. Leon Edwards deserves the next title shot.
Well, of course, it was just another great night of fights. I loved all the fights on the card, but we're going to discuss the last three fights. I'm going to start off with the Figueiredo and Moreno fight. A lot of people are saying it's an upset, but I don't know. I didn't think it would be. I actually chose Moreno to beat Figueiredo. Not to say that Figueiredo is not a great fighter, but I just felt like Moreno had the drive in him to get him over the hump and beat Figueiredo, and that's exactly what he did. It's an amazing story where he comes from, all the hard work he put in, the failures that he overcame. His entire story is just amazing. Just overall amazing human being. Great to see him win. Just an absolutely amazing fight. Yeah, we'd love to see a rematch though. See how it goes. We'd love to see them run it back. As far as the Israel Adesanya and Vittori fight, I think that one as expected. I expected Izzy to win. Izzy absolutely dominated that fight. I felt Vittori didn't have any answer to Izzy, especially when he took him down. He almost had him in that rear naked, and he got out of it. Every time he took him down prior to that, he kept getting up. So I just didn't think he had the anything in his arsenal to actually take down and keep and hold Israel Adesanya down. I think Izzy's got a great ground game off his back. He can get up really quickly. He's very good. I think I think people underestimate how good his ground game is, and people underestimate how easy it is how hard it is to actually keep him down. He performed really well, outstruck him, picked him apart. I'm shocked he didn't get the finish, but that credit I gotta give to Vittori. It's absolutely rock hard chin. Just he wouldn't go down. And so that was a great fight as well. The best fight on the card, in my opinion, was the Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz fight. Again, I think it went exactly the way as I thought it would have gone. Even the fact that Diaz rocked him at the end in the last round maybe could have finished him if he pounced on him right away. But I thought that was going to happen. I had a feeling that because Leon Edwards' long layoff and his last fight was short-lived because it ended up with an eye poke. I thought he was going to run out of gas in his tank, and that's exactly what happened. But other than that, I did think he was going to pick him apart. He's just an overall better fighter than Diaz, stronger than him, better striking, better ground game, can take him down easily, and that's exactly what he did.
But didn't you think Diaz was going to win? Weren't you the one to say that?
Hold on. I didn't say Diaz was going to win. I said I wanted Diaz to win. That's the difference there. I thought Leon Edwards was going to win. Leon Edwards did win exactly the way I thought he was going to win too. But I was hopeful that Diaz won. That's what I was. I'm a fan.
I got you. Before I ask if you think he deserves the title shot now, Leon Edwards, let me just discuss the Israel fight and what was the other fight again? Moreno and Figueroa, or however you say their names. But I'm not sure because So Israel beat Vittori. I'm pretty sure everyone expected that. Vittori hasn't beat too many top caliber fighters. I think he got this title shot just because of his win streak, but he hasn't been the best of the best. And as you know, Israel has been all the top 5 contenders, I think. And he's already beaten Whitaker, which he wants to fight him again. So that was a pretty easy win. And Moreno and Figueroa, I thought that fight could have went either way. But Moreno fought amazing. First Mexican-born champ. So congratulations to him and his country. And yeah, I think he can be a big superstar because the Mexicans really love their fighting. Like I noticed from boxing, they really get behind their fighters. But now I need to ask you a question. Do you think Leon Edwards deserves a title shot? Because even Usman, for some reason, saying that doesn't raise his stock to get a title shot, pretty much. And Dana White saying Colby Covington is next. But like I said earlier in the podcast, that I believe Leon Edwards deserves a title shot for sure.
Anybody that thinks Leon Edwards does not deserve the next title shot is absolutely insane. He absolutely deserves the next title shot. There is no one else that deserves it more than him. I don't know why Dana White is saying that Colby Covington is next. Colby Covington didn't show anything in his last fight. He got his jaw broken and he lost. It doesn't matter if he won 1 round, 2 rounds. It wasn't that close of a fight. He got his jaw broken and he lost. And he just lost. And he hasn't fought anyone else to bring him back up into the contention. To bring him back up into being a contender for a title shot. If anything, you don't want to give it to him, you should give it to Wonder Boy. I think Wonder Boy deserves it more than Covington does. However, I definitely believe the person that should get the next title shot is Leon Edwards. And all these people saying his stock dropped because he didn't finish Nate Diaz or because he got rocked by Nate Diaz. That's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. It's a fight. He landed 1 good punch and rocked him. It happens to the best of them. That doesn't mean anything. If anything,
no one really finishes Diaz. No one really finishes Diaz. He's a very durable fighter.
I agree. No one finishes Diaz, and I'm giving the credit to Diaz. Leon Edwards did get tired. Diaz did catch him, and maybe if he did attack him right after that, he maybe would have finished him. Had Diaz beaten him, yes, of course, then he doesn't deserve the title shot. But to say that his stock dropped because he didn't finish Diaz, which no one does. Diaz is a very durable fighter, very hard to finish. And on top of that, to say that just because he got rocked, anybody can get hurt. It's a fight. He landed a punch. If anything, I think his stock should increase because he overcame some adversity. He didn't just cruise through a fight. He overcame some adversity. Something that Colby Covington never got to do in the Usman fight, who he just recently fought. Makes no sense. Definitely Leon should get the next title fight. I don't know what Dana White's talking about. He's just seeing the money in front of him, and he's just trying to give it to Colby Covington because he believes it's going to be the biggest match out there. I completely disagree, and I do think the Leon Edwards fight is going to be a big fight if he fights Usman. Well, that's it for our episode today. We'll see you guys next time. As always, stay safe and let us know what you think. Who you think should get the next title shot in the welterweight division. Who you think should fight Usman next. And what you think Israel Adesanya's next move should be. Let us know what you think. And thanks for listening. Take care.